Alright, we can do this one of two ways. I have shit that's already written, or we can try something new and I can just do some new, absolutely new freeform shit off the top of my head.
Oh God.
You want a freeform?
Well, I'm dead. This is fine.
Here, Kaylee, will you hold the pre-written shit and say that? Alright. I haven't done this in a while, so keep in mind, this might totally fucking tank. This is dedicated to a friend of mine that I've known for a long time, and we spent a summer together out west. This is dedicated to him. You promised me paradise. As I was laying on the side of the road, 5 years dreaming, hallucinating, wishing I could go back and feast at the table. Begging for crumbs, thinking that that table would never exist for me again, thinking that the doors were closed, sealed, locked. But they finally cut the locks off and you welcomed me back. You said, come with me. You are welcome here. We love you now. Nothing will change. Come with me. It'll be like old times. We will ride high again. Remember how it was all those years ago, the two of us. Kings of the wilderness, fueled on black coffee, Marlboros, and Jack Daniels, night after night, riding high, crazy, loving every minute, acclaimed for our ability to burn. I took it. It sounded too good. I took it. I scraped together the $400 and took it. Money I didn't really have, but an opportunity I could not afford to waste. And I saw the gates of paradise. I saw the most beautiful land I have ever been in. I saw a place where the stars actually shine like diamonds, where you can see every constellation clear and beautiful. I saw an area with no city around it, perfect peace, nature, and harmony. It was beautiful. And then the register began to ring. The register began to ring. And things started to change. When the register began to ring, you became harder to talk to. You became harder to relate to. Instead of taking 10 minutes and asking me, hey, how was your day? How's things going? What can we do to help you? It became, hey, let me bum a cigarette, but don't tell anybody. I don't want anybody to know that I have any vices. So I would bum you cigarettes in secret. And that became the only way I could speak to you. Bumming you cigarettes became, hey, give me my coffee. I got your coffee every morning, just so that I would have a minute with you, to feel some sort of connection. A friendship that went back almost 10 years and was promised to be rekindled here in paradise. But then the register began to ring and the numbers began to climb higher. And pretty soon you couldn't even give me a cigarette. If I came up and dared to ask for a cigarette in public, you became embarrassed. You shouted at me saying, I don't want anybody to know that I smoke. And I would say, everybody knows you're the reason I can't make a pack last a day. And you would say, but I don't say it explicitly. So I began to see less and less of you as the register began to ring. You would disappear, only appearing when you wanted something. I would be tired from the long days and nights, and instead of coming up and saying, hey, why don't you go take a rest? You've had enough, you've put in a long, hard day. You would say, why aren't these papers ready? Why aren't these leaders' guides ready? You would say more, 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 until I would get back to the one place I had to unwind, and I would be too tired to be social, too broken to play cards, too broken to crack jokes. All I wanted to do was shower and get a few minutes of rest. And I would get up morning after morning wearing thinner and thinner and thinner. And I would come to you and say, I'm dragging, I'm dragging, I'm dragging. And instead of saying, take a breath, breathe, relax, you would say, look at me. I'm up way earlier than you are. Look at me. I'm not breaking down. Look at me. I don't need to bend. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at what they say about me. Look at how they praise me in the evaluations. Look at how high the numbers are because of me. 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 Meanwhile, every person you relied upon to make your vision came true was dragging slower and slower and slower. But you kept saying, it was me, it was me, it was me, it was me. And finally, it was starting to end. You had scalped me under the desert sun, telling me that I could not be beautiful in this paradise because my hat and my earrings and even a shade of looking like me. You could not even call me by my name. You could not even use my name in public because it would offend those at the register, because the register kept ringing and ringing and ringing, and that became more important to you than me feeling like a human being, than any of us feeling like a human being. But I was willing to look past it. I was willing to say, we're still friends. I still love you. We still got this. And then the end came. Everybody was having one last drink, one last toast before we were going home. I walked up to you with 2 neat Canadian whiskeys and said, here, we made it. We survived. And instead of saying, all right, let's kick back and have a drink, you said, fine, but make it quick, because you heard the register ringing on the other end of the phone. And the ringing was more important than friendship, more important than loyalty, more important than love. And as you are building this empire in your mind and you are wearing us all down, soon the time will come when you will go from taking all the glory to taking all the blame. Thank you.